Hi guys, this is Rod just checking in on Monday, October the 19th, and just wanted to give a brief update about the annual meeting that took place last night at Salida at First Baptist Centerpoint. Gary Dew and his associate Dan Maselli, Gary Dew's wife Laura, and then Jackie there at the church. They were so gracious and wonderfully blessing us in the way they hosted the meeting. It was a wonderful evening as far as just coming together and God's presence being experienced amongst His people, and what was shared and what was conducted during the whole evening time. There were 8 ministry booths. Robert Ryan with construction, Jesse Haney with Harvest North America, Nicole and Sharina with the youth ministries. We had Janess Park, California Baptist Foundation, EBI Anthony Vargas manning that booth. A lot of information and fellowshipping going on. And then the ministry grid training that Tom Ballou and Gary Dew shared with us was very profitable. And then we bridged right into worship with Jared Myers and Margie, his mom, Margie Myers. Doug, her husband, serves at Riverbank Oasis. We just had a great time singing together with their leadership and coming in to worship the Lord together. And just the whole evening was wonderful. I think Arnold Blagg knocked it out of the park when he was sharing about district camp and in his early experiences when he saw 60 children respond at the altar. Arnold said he got it. And the whole Matthew 9:38 and just being directly involved in being a worker, whether it's at camp or in Sunday school and church and the outreach ministries of our church families, changing lives and seeing Christ do that and allowing us to participate in that. That is what it's all about. So it was just a wonderful evening. Ken Sartain's leadership, Ray, Dennis Blagg sharing in their work for the association was a blessing. Nate and DT sharing, our representatives from the state convention, as well Janess Park, and Doug Griffith again as a lawyer has a wonderful humor gift, and it was a blessing just to hear from all of those. We spoke a little bit about the farm system we see for the future of our association, with the reality that 75% of our pastors depend upon some other type of income to be there in that service as a pastor in our churches, that we understand as pastors retire or leave, 3/4 of our churches are looking for bivocational pastors, and then for more churches to be experienced in the future in spreading the gospel through more churches being planted and mission posts established for the gospel to be proclaimed. We're going to have to raise up our own leaders largely as an association, and especially as we look to our young people, we want to be actively praying and pursuing and calling them out into the career ministry path as God speaks to them and draws them into that role. And then with our EBI trainings, that we can invest in them the ministry skills and competence to do that work. But again, it was just a very encouraging evening. I believe there was over 100 people present, and it was a special time of fellowship of the people's hearts looking to the Lord and sharing that His harvest call together. So again, thank all of you for your work and leadership in your churches and your loving people in your harvest field area to Christ and going after them in His name and the Spirit's power. Have a great week ahead, and we look forward to what God has for all of us in sharing and encouraging one another in the greatest work we could ever participate in our entire lives, that being co-laborers with Jesus Christ and proclaiming His great gospel and life to others. God bless you and have a great week. Bye.